Hello everyone and welcome to Ash of Gods Redemption. Thank you for joining me today. Current goal: there aren't too many roads to choose from, but only those that lead to a place might offer salvation. We do have 3 roads to choose from. We are ultimately heading to this city over here. We could take the border road that goes to the Toll Collector's Tower, the Pilgrim's Path that goes to the Bolden Knoll, or the prison road that goes to the Derelict Prison. That does seem to be the most direct way, and as I've said before, the curse has reached 100%. I don't know what happens if we get hit by the curse again. Could be bad, so we need to do this as quickly as possible. So I'm going to take the prison road. Let's go. Oh no, it's done it again. This is it. You feel the reaping grow stronger. Its shadow falls upon you. The curse gripping your hand is too strong. You cannot stop the reaping. You lack the strength. Dominion plunges into darkness. Okay, so now... Oh, okay. So that's just happened. The reaping's gone up to 2. Whereas it was 1. Because every time we've had that so far, we've taken on the curse. And that's lowered our stats and stuff. Because we've got to 100%, we can't do it anymore, so now the reaping is going to grow stronger. But we've held it off as long as we possibly can. So I think we're doing alright. You meet a couple of terrified villagers on the road and ask Aig to investigate. Have Frisian patrols really made it this far? If that's indeed the case, you'll be hard-pressed to reach a Payson. The giant returns with news that no Frisians have been sighted, but the villagers decided to remove some of the masonry in the derelict prison. They went through a lot though. Parents used tales of Khan the Executioner, the ghost that haunts the place, to scare their children. The fear and loathing are still deeply rooted within those people. Adnan's words echoed in your mind. Find those loathed by all. But the Executioner's long dead. Even if there's more to the story than the fairy tale, and the ruins are truly haunted, is that something you want to deal with? I think we have to go to the prison. I think we should do it. You turn towards the prison, but Aig isn't eager to join you. You turn the eyebrows, raised in inquiry, but Aig just shrugs. You better face this unholy abomination alone, he says. I've no qualms fighting people, but spirits are another matter. You're brave enough to venture forth alone. You feel a surge of magic energy as you approach the prison, and a person appears before you. Is it a ghost? Just an illusion? You can't tell. It's some sophisticated witchery. My name is Khan, the man says, breaking the silence. Great power has pulled me from the world of the dead into the land of the living. Khan looks alive enough. As you try to comprehend the inner workings of the powerful spell, you stall for time. My name's Hopper Rowley. My horse led me here. Would you mind telling me what sort of power reanimated you? Was it the peculiar old woman by chance? Khan ignores your question and points at you. That name. You're the one I've been waiting for. You must see what was and what might have been. What's going on here? Well, we have 5 skill points to spend. We are racking up these skill points. What is this one? Reducing the energy cost of the ability. Let's max out that skill. Or we have... I think we're just going to go full on damage. That's the quick strike. We also have damage on this one. Okay, we're going to max out this one first, I think. What else do we have just to check? Excuse me, deal 16 damage to all surrounding units. That's quite a good one. We could do more damage. And this one's quick strike. We gain energy by doing it. I think we're just going to go damage on the quick strike. Just go maximum damage. Let's do it. So are we fighting this guy then or what? There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, positioning. Sure, I mean, what else am I going to do? Okay, so we're always, as always, we're going to start off with reducing energy to a random enemy unit. And there we go, deal 7 damage. This, I wish I could increase the damage of this skill, it'd be awesome. 7 damage to everybody. And basically we just keep doing that until they're all dead. Are they quite high on health here? here. So 31. Okay, okay. Right, well, we can do Mental Blast every single time. But we do have a 3-turn cooldown on the other one. 16 damage to all surrounding units. I'm tempted just to move back and, like, make them come to me. Just stall for time, really. Because they shouldn't be able to reach me from that distance. And then I just keep doing this. This is random, but he keeps getting hit there. 70 damage. I mean, I could go over this towards this guy. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna let them come to me. Although if they use those cars, that's should be right. I keep hitting that guy. It's the same guy. He's gonna die next turn. So they're coming forward. They might have a bit of a ranged attack, but I'm just going to wait. So we're going to do this one first of all. Does the same guy. It says to a random enemy, but it's hit the same guy every single time. I'm okay with that. So 9 damage to everybody. So that did increase. Oh, so something is increasing my attack, I think, isn't it? I have that I have that skill, right? I wonder if it's like a passive skill that's not showing up on there. Or increase your attack by 2 when you kill an enemy. Yes. So as we kill, we get stronger and stronger. Okay, so let's now can start targeting this guy. And we wait. I think we do this. We could also wait until they get. Oh, here we go. So if we do this, like, yeah. So why don't I? First of all, we'll do this one as always. Then I could walk up here. That uses all my energy. Would I then be able to do it? It takes 1 energy. Oh, I can't do it. Does I have something that increases my energy? A quick strike. I can't do. Can I just do a quick strike? I can't just do it to gain energy. No, I can't. Oh, that's a shame. Deals 7 energy. I mean, like, okay. No, we're just gonna keep on with the current tactic then. Wait for them all just to get closer. Just keep slamming them with this one. So that is the problem. See, that does use 4 energy. That's what's causing it. Okay, well, deals 21 damage, increases your health or energy by 9. I kind of need to get up there, but I also don't want to take the damage. Okay, tell you what I will do. If I go here, I'm going to go here. Leaves me with 4 energy. But what I can do, I can either do this one, deal 21 damage, increase your health or energy by 9. Or I could do this one, deals 18 damage and increases energy by 7. I might as well do this one. I want to increase my energy if possible. Excuse me. So if I hit this guy, increase my energy. So he should come in. Is he going to come in? Come in, get close. Yes. Oh, he's taking my energy down. Ah, that's annoying. Right, we'll start off with this one, as always. And then we could do 11 damage to everybody. Quite nice. Although I would like to do this one. It does only cost 1 energy, so I can do that. We'll do this. I think that kills everyone. Yeah, we'll do that health. Just take them all out. They're increasing their attack every time someone dies, so they're a little bit stronger now. I have to hope that I can always. Oh my word! That's not good. That's really not good. This should hopefully kill one. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, if that hit him... So he's going to take a turn next. I have to take him out, but I can't reach him. Oh, that's bad news. I've made a tactical error here then. Oh, it's frustrating I can't attack and then move. If I move over here, he might not be able to reach me. This also does increase my energy. I can kill this one, but then he's going to attack. And I haven't got much health left. That's not going to work, is it? If I go over here... Okay, I'm going to have to risk moving and hope that this guy doesn't have the range to get to me. He doesn't. Oh, this is good. Right, so I can kill one. And then I should be able to just destroy him. I'll use the big move. There we go. Overkill. Oh, that was close. That was a close one. But Hobbit is so strong. It's difficult to lose. You awaken in prison after the battle. It doesn't look like a ruin at all. At least the cell you're sharing with Khan certainly doesn't. I can swear to it being a wandering men here, but I've never fought girls there. What's all this about? You ask the executioner. This was the battle that happened, or perhaps did not, the ghost calmly answers, and it was fought by one whose fate may or may not be intertwined with yours. A stranger may prove useful, and someone you know may pose a great threat. Now I need to ask you a question. What do you need to do? What you need to do is to give the right answer. You compose yourself. Another trial awaits. When will they ever end? Should you play the game, or maybe just exercise the ghost? You're already puzzled out the way the enchantment is woven. It may look complicated, but it's quite fragile. Of course, you could just slay the executioner. I think we'll play this along. Let's try to answer the question. Khan sighs. Listen well. Of all the men you've met after the reaping began, who's got the most dangerous streak in him? Say his name, and I'll tell you if you're right or not. You think through all the options, narrowing your choices. What's the right choice, though? It's probably a trick question. I have no idea. I'd say maybe Thorn. Because to be honest here, I couldn't really tell you who these people are. I don't have that good a memory to sort of match up with everyone. But Thorn we know because we play as him. No, let's say Thorn. Khan goes dark. Mad Thorn. You might prove extremely dangerous should you stand in his way. God spare us from his wrath. However, the question did not concern the kind of danger it posed to you personally. Your answer is incorrect. Khan winces. I'll give you another try. You'll have to pay for it too. Now try again. Paying more isn't something you wanted to do, but there's no turning back. Ask him to repeat the question. What is this? Khan looks at you, and you remember the question. Of all the men you have met since the reaping began, who has the most dangerous streak in him? God, I don't know, because I'm not entirely... I can't even remember who these people are. Trieg was the prince. Hedelig was the guy we met... Was that last episode? One of the guards at the gate in command of the soldiers? Maybe it's him. I don't remember who Nakoma is. And Corazon, that name has come up before. I forget who he is though. That's the downside of leaving it a few days in between play sessions. I can't remember everything. Let's I feel like this name's important. Oh, I'm going to say that one. Oh, that's right. Yes, Corazon has the cunning of a serpent slithering among the rocks, callous and calculating. He is most dangerous, an enemy to be dreaded. Now, since you've given the right answer, heed this. Read the stone in a payson. Okay, that was I lucked out a little bit there, but I seem to that name. I can't remember who that guy is, but I just have this feeling at the back of my mind that his name was important and he was kind of like someone dangerous. Okay, read the stone in the basin. We have to remember that. Khan slowly disappears. The prison walls become transparent. Before he vanishes, the ghost speaks. Farewell. Don't forget, you'll need to pay for the extra chance I gave you. That's a shame. Khan vanishes into thin air, and a sharp pain makes you scream. Somehow there's an old rusty knife protruding from your leg. You pull it out and stop the bleeding, but the wound needs attention as soon as possible. Well, let's use a potion then. You open the saddlebag, find the potion you're looking for and use it. The wound heals instantly. You return to the road and continue your journey. So I'm hoping that potion wasn't important for something else later on down the road. Oh. Okay, I think we came out of that one not too bad, to be honest. Okay, well, let's continue down the prison road. Going to the watchtower first and then on to a payson, I suppose. You make camp for the night. Sitting by the fire, you write down the day's events in your notebook. Ake settles opposite you, clearly expecting to chat. How do you know all this? And what good is knowing? Can you trust the books? Why would anyone want to know what a warrior named Ake thought, and where he went? Why dwell on the wars and misfortunes of the past? Wouldn't it be better to put it all behind you? What use, you ask? Listen then. In the year 93, during the Battle of the Southern Isles, the Ozarnan king held his fleet back and didn't finish off the Palians. Do you want to know why? The king had studied the Battle of Data and knew the Palians' secret signals. They planned to lure the Buchanan navy into the sharp reefs. Yeah, I heard that. Some fools even cursed him. It only happened once. What difference would it make if it happened 10, even 100 times? How are books about the reaping useful if, as even you admit, every reaping is different? It's getting angry. Compare them and look for clues, discover and study. Otherwise, don't complain when you're served a pile of bullshit on a silver platter. When will you finally learn that your memories are like roots? Without them, the tree falls. I'll never understand humans. Don't stare at me like that. I'm flesh and blood just like you. Beware of oblivion, Ake. Books are the remedy. If you didn't know what happened yesterday, how would you know what to do today? I need your story, Ake. I need your story. It's true, for the historians who sift through the mounds of old manuscripts, stories like yours are the most precious of finds. It's just that most people aren't trying to make it into the history books. They just live their lives the best they can. Without these memories of the past, all lives are far less enriched. I noticed that you don't like people, Hopper, even when you help them. It's like you're watching it all from the carriage window, covering your nose with a handkerchief when the stench gets too thick. Who are you, damn it? What's to like, Ake? The fact that you kill each other, that you whip your children to death, beat your wives, crowd in to watch your brethren being tortured, grab everything you can just for the sake of having more? Tell me, what's there to like? Are you any better, whoever you are? If people like you took their own lives 700 years ago, weren't they being selfish? Do you even know how many people died? 9 out of 10 houses fell into that abyss. Even the reaping didn't kill as many. Can you trust in books? No more than you can trust people. Trust no one but yourself. Books are just like people. One may lie, another may speak truth. Verify for yourself. Kings always glorify themselves, criminals hide their crimes, and commanders hide their cowardice. There are so many books, and by comparing them, you get closer to the truth. Read. I can't. I get book sick. My head wants to burst. I'd rather fight 3 battles than read 3 pages. Is it different for you? How do you manage to get through all of that ornate lettering? Believe it or not, I did it willingly. Everyone has different inclinations. Perhaps all you need to do is listen to those who freely share their wisdom. They'll request something else from you, something that you can give. But you're not their dog of war. Even the wise men have given their lives. Let's end this conversation. You know the answers already. You're mad at yourself, not me, no matter who I really am. You're right about one thing. I've no reason to like people, but that doesn't mean I want them dead. Well, I don't wish the piglet dead either, but I do enjoy pork roast. A word of warning, Hopper, mercenaries are the first dessert.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remember that, in case I become a mercenary. I'm just a tax-paying freelancer at the moment. Misfortune really befalls people, though. Every man carries his personal misfortune with him. A little bit antagonistic there. They've generally been on good terms most of the time, but get a little bit stressed out, I think. Okay, carry on. You begin to think the reaping is turning all of Dominion into the ashen wasteland. Reality has become unsteady, and nightmares seem to be clearer. You feel like you're standing near the Triple Men here again. No signs of a fight remain, but the Enzers you killed here stand in front of you once again. Well, if it's a dream... So we're dreaming. I don't think we need to join the fight. Try and wake up. You try to escape the dream. The Enzers vanish into thin air and you feel time accelerate as 3 arrows pierce your body. You wake up in a cold sweat. That was weird. I don't know if I made the right choice there. Okay, on to replace them. Nothing else to do. Oh no. We have the curses there. So it's gone up to 3. We're on Shadow of Terror now. You approach Opacem and stop, mesmerised, just like every time you've seen the ancient fortress. Nothing has changed. Its walls and towers are sturdy as ever, and its dead men here is still shrouded in mystery. However, it feels as though dark clouds have settled over the fort. You outpace the Frisians, though you cannot hear the stampede of a moving army or smell the campfires. They're coming. Egg raises himself in the stirrups, arms skyward, and exclaims, "O blessed Opacem, never have you been conquered by the enemy, never was your gate smashed asunder, never have you greeted a reaper within. We've made it, Lance. Visions are not yet here." You shield your eyes. The shimmer of the Milky Mountain's snowy peaks is blinding. While the banners adorning the fort are definitely back on them, so everything's in order. Let's see if there's someone to rival our luck. By the way, Ake, the reapers can manifest themselves in Opacem. Only partially, though. They won't have their full power. They'll look like you and me. Ake can't seem to calm down. Let them. When I don't have my full strength, nor my armour, I'm not too good a fighter. Could it be the same with reapers? Do they look like normal humans and live normal lives between reapings? You smile alertly. If only you knew how right you are, Ake. However, reapers can easily charge themselves before you can put on your armour and ready your sword. So let's first get inside a fortress, shall we? Hope we can manage that. Your small company approaches a steep incline leading to the fort's main gate. You dismount and lead your horses by the bridles. Noticing watchmen observe you from their bastions, the gate remains shut until Ake bangs on its iron sheets with his fists and feet. Finally, the gate slowly opens, allowing you inside. The guards briskly lead you and Ake to the commander before you can even catch your breath. You note the undeniable purity of this place, and your blackened hand has stopped hurting. You're brought before Stakevich, whom you'd glimpsed back in Odhar. He's grown quite old since then, but hardly anyone would dare say that to his face. Who are you? Where are you headed? Hey, I've seen you, big fellow. You're part of the Duranian Prince's escort, right? Then it's you lot Cardinal Corazon's been telling me about. Oh, there we go, Corazon. He's the Cardinal, okay. Yes, Your Grace. Not exactly sure what the Cardinal told you. We've been sent after Thornbrennan. Been in hot pursuit since Albius. I'm not squad commander, though. Here he is, Baron Hopper Rowley of Redona. I welcome you, Baron. You made it to Opacem. Quite a feat, considering the situation. Though Thornbrennan still isn't in the fort. You've missed him, it seems. As always. We've been following him, Your Grace. He's dropped by Frigga looking for your grandson, but we don't know if he's succeeded. There are many ways to outpace him from there. Perhaps you managed to outpace him. Well, I can only hope so. When I saw you leave that forest, my heart sank. Baron, from a distance, you looked like Thorn. Then I didn't see my granddaughter with you. Well, Your Grace, you can hardly mistake any of us for Gleda Brennan, can you? Is Corazon waiting for your granddaughter at the fort too? Why would he? What does Temple Servant need from my granddaughter? As far as I understand, he's here waiting for the newly crowned Trigue, although I've no idea why a Zerenian ruler would come here at all. I'm sorry, Your Grace, it's just that the Cardinal Corazon has been quite upset over her fate. Perhaps Cardinal Corazon isn't just callous and sensitive cold fish like the other temple servants, or he just wanted to please me somehow. We've run into each other in Odahar a couple of times. Perhaps, would you dare to stay in the fortress? Well, you can stay if you're not afraid of the 3 legions of Frisians coming here from the Berkanan highway, though keep in mind the food and water supply is only meant for the fortress defenders. Then I'll request to be stationed by one of the pacing battlements, provided I get my rations, or whatever you deem necessary, Your Grace. I think we're all ready to defend your fortress, Count. You should know I'm quite the skillful healer, and I can handle a sword as well. Trigue wouldn't hire you otherwise. Well, let it be. I'll send someone to appoint you to your stations. The only thing for us to do is await your orders. Less talking, healer. Don't rely on me to find you a job. Look for something to do. That applies to you too, Ake. Only thing left to do is to bow out. Seems like you're left to your own devices, at least until the siege.
If only your luck could match your hopes. Yet you cannot control everything.
Okay, so looks like we're going to move on to playing Baccha's Thorn now. Okay, so there's no hope of victory, only of a safe retreat. Your next destination is the Water Menhir. So where... Okay, so Payson's up here, so Hopper has got ahead of him, so it looks like that's where we're heading. So we need to go to the Water Menhir, which is where? Is here. Okay, the Water Menhir is up there, so that's where we're heading. So the Cursed Ravine to the 3 Springs, or the Eagle Ravine to Frigga. Do you want to go to Frigga? Frigga's the big city. So 3 Springs, a heap of rocks by the Berkanan Road, 3 springs issue from it. We're going to Frigga, an ancient fortress of white stone, the only city within the Vandal Forest, formerly a Governor Free City, now Berkanan's outpost in the west, usually under Isana's legislation. Feels like we should go there. And it's a slightly more direct route. Or maybe it's not. You can't really tell with this game. Having made your way to the end of the ravine, you see the old Government Road. The area is a quarter league wide, and the crowd of people stretches all the way to the Vandal Forest. Vandals, Gels, soldiers, bandits, vagabonds, all of them are venturing towards Frigga. Our horses' bridles clink in chorus with our weapons and armour. Maybe we should not have gone this way, we should have avoided Frigga. This deluge of people is unending. Everyone walks with their heads down as if they're sleeping. No military governors or sergeants are in sight. No songs or arguing can be heard. You have to stop your squad and hide to avoid being noticed. Score looks around apprehensively. It's sorcery, Thorn, he whispers in frustration. Vile, horrible sorcery. Feel that pumping in your temples? If you're getting closer, we'll all become mindless cattle, dancing to our shepherd's tune, although there is a way out. You're not sure whether to let Score help you avoid the deluge of people, or just escape and wait it out. You don't know how many people remain. You're also not sure that Score will be able to help. He seems to know what he's doing. Let's trust him at his word. You nod to Score. Give me a rope, he says, bustling about. We'll circle the squad with it. Everyone get inside with your horses, now. And spray it with something. Water, wine, blood, piss, I don't care. Anything. Well, and perhaps a couple of words to round it all off. You hear some cryptic words, and the noise in your head begins to quiet. You lead a squad inside the circle of wet rope. Move quickly but stay calm, you whisper. Don't look them in the eye, blend in, and slowly make your way to the forest. Don't look anyone in the eye, Score whispers loudly, especially the guide. Someone's controlling them. They're all under some sort of horrible hex that's slowly taking control. Quiet now. The guide is almost here. That sounds like a really tense situation. Oh no. Oh, it's the Reaper. Suddenly the rope burns in your hands. Leader moans behind you. You turn to see a Reaper mounted on a gigantic horse. The same Reaper who cursed your whole town. You feel hatred swell in your chest and whisper your wife's name. Behind you, Leader slowly exhales. Dad, don't look. Avert your gaze. If you looked in the eye, you're done for. Nothing will save you. The Reaper's already smouldering as is. Just don't look at the Reaper. Look at this guy. It's huge. The monster's grey skin absorbs the sunlight, its greasy hair cascading down its shoulders like black snakes. It scans everyone nearby with an empty gaze, foggy, almost apathetic. To him, they're nothing more than cattle, ready to be butchered. It takes some effort to avert your eyes. The Reaper rides past you. Only a couple of dozen steps separate you from the monstrous leg planted in its blood-soaked syrup. Syrup. The Reaper's terrifying mount lets out a formidable snort, and then the Reaper passes your squad, the concealing shadow of the Vandal Forest your saving grace. Wow. God, that kind of reminds me of the like the Walking Dead when they have to cover themselves in the zombie blood and guts to kind of pass through without the zombies noticing them. Ooh, okay. Well, what can we do now? The Old Governor Road, that seems to be going in the opposite direction than we want to go. Robbers Track, Galleon Road, or the Border Road. That seems to me the most direct. Let's go the Border Road. You mistake a woodland path for the road you need to take. Trying to find your way back, you run into a company of Enzes. Seems like they're setting up a trap and didn't expect company, Woodside. The abominations have no horses, so you can choose to ride away, otherwise dismount and fight. Might as well just ride away if we can. I know. So combat, you do get. I guess you get like rewards. You get like strikes and various other things, gold and stuff. But we're doing okay on strikes, I think. And rather than risk injury, well, yeah, we'll carry on. A stranger appears from the roadside bush and signals for you to halt. You're Buchanan, aren't you? He whispers as you approach. I'm Daniel. I've got something for sale, just things I found. You interested? You wonder about the provenance of these found things. Daniel could well be a common marauder. On the other hand, many have turned to marauding these harsh times. Daniel's goods help you survive. Is that origin of real concern? Sure, we'll take a look. You nod to Daniel and he disappears into the bush. He returns with a cloth bundle and unwraps it on the roadside. Inside are his finds. Right, what have we got? Plus 6 health, plus 10 health. 10 strikes, 22 strikes. And then these are card fragments, which I have no interest in. Okay, so basically health and strikes. So we can get 6 for 300 or 10 for 3,500. I mean, obviously the 10 is good, but that's a big odd markup. It's much more efficient to get the 6. I mean, which one so we can get most of them. We've got a decent amount of gold. I'm going to get the... Oh, hold on. Didn't see that. -2 energy on that one, and then this one there is no downside. That's where the cost comes into it. -2 energy. Okay, we'll get the heirloom ring. It's expensive, but we'll do it. 22 strikes and 10 strikes. Again, this is much better value. We'll take it. Do I just get them all anyway? I've got enough, haven't I? 6 health, -2 energy. He's only 300. We'll see whether there's anyone worth giving it to. I'll take that as well. Don't want to run out of strikes. I remember back near the beginning of the game when I ran out of strikes, it was terrible. It went really badly. Okay. Once you're done browsing wares, Daniel wraps his bundle and disappears into the bush. Moments later, he returns, looking at you inquisitively. You could rob him, but I don't think so. We're going to ride forth. You nudge your horse forward and hear rustling in the bushes. When you turn around, Daniel is gone. Okay, let me check the camp then. Let's just do the equipment, squad management. We do have score to upgrade as well. Most people do actually have stuff. We're going to put... Who else is good? We've got Ramlin or Gleeder basically to add into our squad. Put her in, and I think what we'll do, we'll give her the extra health because she sacrifices her health a lot, so she needs that. How much energy? She only has 20 energy as well, so that's not too great. Everybody's got stuff. What do they have? He has +4 health ring. We've also got a running speed as well. +2 attack. We have this one +6 health. Is there anybody who desperately needs more health but doesn't need the energy? He's got a lot of energy. He's quite low on energy. Oh, he's got loads of energy. What things does he have? I think does he? Who has the healer's bag? Because this is useless on him. Can you take that out? What? I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna give him. Can I not give that? Oh, I can't. I can't give it to him. Oh, works only for archers and spearmen. So I can only give this to Brett. Well, what does Brett currently have? Where is Brett's stuff? He has a warrior's charm. So he's got attack and energy and extra health. I don't think that's... I didn't read the description properly. It's not really very useful, I don't think. Alright, we won't bother them. Alright, let's just give Score his level. He is the healer, right? So we will give him... Let's give him extra energy. We probably need that. Then is there anything else here? Extra attack. Anything that's not being used. Running speed. Everybody's pretty much stocked up on stuff other than Ramlin. I might as well give him the speed then. Not that he needs it, but okay. Right, let's carry on then. Okay, so that's interesting. We could take a detour to the bear... no, what is that? Bear Glade? Yeah. Berry Patch, and favourite place for bear weddings. Or we could just go directly to the Waterman here, which is where we're trying to go to. We'll go straight there. I don't know, there might be something really good at the Bear Glade. Oh, we were here before, weren't we? I think Hopper came here, didn't he? So yeah, Hopper is ahead of us. Okay, this lake in the heart of the Vandal Forest is well known, but nobody knows why the ruins on the little island at its centre are called the Temple of Watermen here. There are plenty of rocks jutting out from the surface, but not one of them looks like a menhir. These lands have become home for bandits, but there hadn't been many pilgrims here, even in safer times. Score leaps off his mount, grabs the reins and grumbles. Where is this menhir? From what I've heard, it's supposed to be on an island, but all I see are ruins. Do we have to grope every stone now? I'm not going into the water. I can't swim, and I hate it when it's wet. Still grumbling, Score steps onto the bridge, slips on the wet moss, and all but falls into a mud hole. Instead of swearing, he lets out a cry of joy. It's under our feet. It's clean. I stepped on it, and I didn't die. Just felt better. Oh, scores, no injuries, nice. You let out a sigh of relief. Gods be praised, but why is it clean? Could running water be washing away the taint? In any case, we should not linger, but we will have a short rest on the island. Bring in the horses, stay together and keep your senses sharp. No yelling, sound travels far along water. I think everybody needs to touch it. You and your companions grope underwater for the cold men here. When you touch it, relief washes over you, taking away all your pain and worries. By the looks of your companions' faces, they are experiencing the same feeling. Yes. Party injury level decreased by 3, that's good. Once on the island, Gleader calls out, Dad, looks, there's a fresh grave, but there's no name. Only the slab of stone from the ruins. There's something inscribed on it. You will not keep misfortune away. What could it mean? You wonder about this too, but not for long, as you hear branches crunching. Mabok, the leader of the cannibals, emerges out of the woods, panting. As you reach for your weapon, Mabok puts his hands in the air and cries out in pure Buchanan. Thorn, wait! Listen to me first! Something in the cannibal's manner doesn't match, and it seems remotely familiar. If this is still Mabok, something incredible has happened to him. He decides to let the vandal speak, and lure him closer so that you won't have to chase him through the forest afterwards. What do you want, cannibal? Why are you tailing us? You've been following us from the White Tower. Are you hungry? How about a taste of steel? Brett, do you remember what Drucket said? Open the locket. Don't take it off, just look inside. You'll find a portrait and a name. Elska. Open the locket. That's right, my mother's name and portrait. Where did Drucket get this locket? And how did you learn of it? No time to explain. You don't need to know everything. For your own safety, I will tell you one thing though. Don't remove the locket. It can protect you. As for the knife, you'll have to surrender it to me. It is not for you to wield. So you're not a cannibal? Who are you then? Trust me, the Mabok that was taunting you no longer exists. All that's left is this monstrous vessel before you. It serves Drucket's sorcery. I bet that the Mabok of the White Tower has never heard of Brett's mother. Is he like, we heard about one of the Umbra who died, and he was obviously going to need to get a new body. Maybe he's gone into this guy's body. It's hard to imagine sorcery that does not die with a sorcerer, but nobody knew my mother's real name apart from herself, myself, and my father, whom I never got to meet. What do you know about Brett's father? I know quite a bit. Brett himself knows bits and pieces. His father always remembers his son and the woman who had borne him. Brett's desire to meet him equaled his father's pain of not being able to let it happen. This is true. I always had help, though it came in secret, through other people. It didn't make my mother's tears any sweeter, though. Who is threatening him? Her father was a peculiar man. He had, and still has, peculiar enemies. They hunt people like you because they don't want your father's kind to leave offspring. These are deadly foes. You know them as the Reapers. Is Brett an Umbra then? Whoa, as if the reaping, led by the same Reapers from what I understand, wasn't bad enough. I'm getting my own private reaping. Is there anything else Brett should know? You cannot go past the watermain here. This is the only place where you can cleanse yourself from the abominable sorcery that saturates the woods. You can catch your breath here, but you need to get to a Payson quickly. It's a clean place there. Everything should be decided. And for now, just toss me the knife. Tossing on the package. Wait, what should be decided in a Payson? You can't be talking about the war. We're no army. What can we do? Why do I have a feeling that something is driving me and my daughter to a Payson? Sometimes one man is worth an entire army. There must be a reason why the Reapers are hunting down the progeny of Drucket and his kind. You should go to a Payson. I'll surely come too, or send someone in my stead, as Drucket did. Some battles cannot be avoided. Well, what do you think? Suddenly, Mabok falters, and you feel a strange numbness creeping over you. Your throat becomes dry in a flash. It feels very much like the spring equinox in the Albert City Square. A silhouette appears before you. Oh, it's Nakoma. Eyeing up. You see, I needed some peace and quiet to do my work. Pilgrims rarely visit this place. Then I ran into you. What are you doing here? What business of yours is that? Are you like Adna, perhaps? Exterminating Umbra seeds so they don't disperse? What are you plotting this time? You wouldn't understand, Quarbeth. Yeah, that was the guy. What kind of Umbra are you? A reveller and a wastrel? A lover of humans? I know all about you, Drua, Drukit, and now a vandal, oath with blood-crusted lips. Are you not sick of dressing up? No, I'm more interested in your companion. So is he just calling him Drukit? Was that Brett's father? Is this guy Brett's father? Is that who Drukit was? Maybe I didn't follow that properly.
Hey.
Who are you, stranger? Don't you realise yet, soldier? Or have your undergarments not yet glued to your skin with sweat? If not, ask your black-skinned friend. I've been meaning to ask, Quarbeth, have you ever inhabited a woman's body? Thorn, this is Nakoma, adept at nasty tricks and a master of torture. Sometimes he looks different. Then he is called a Reaper, one of the Reapers. What do you want from me? What if I tell you that you are a plaything of fate? What if I tell you that you are bred for this reaping? What if I tell that your entire life has been a prelude to our meeting? Were you perhaps thinking the reaping had begun in Albus by accident? You cannot trust him, Thorn. He has a deft tongue that blends truth with lies. Even those who read your past like an open book cannot know the future.
Hey.
What do you want from our land? This land is no longer yours, and hasn't been for a while. Soon you will see for yourself. Don't worry, there is room for your bones in it. Don't you know, the ampler the reaping, the richer the fields. Leave them alone, Atrak. You gave out my name, I'm giving out yours. If you meant to kill them, you would already have done it, so do not mock us any further. I cannot afford to spend time on small talk right now. He will not leave until he gets what he wants. What do you want, Atrak? As if you don't know what I normally want from mortals. The pain, the grief, the unbearable suffering. Their suffering. But this time, I don't want anything from these people. Quite the opposite. I mean them well. What do you say, Captain? Will you accept a kind deed from me? I'm not sure about that. What's this? I don't see why I shouldn't accept a kind deed from a good man. Or I won't accept anything from a stranger. I'm not sure I want to take anything from this guy. You don't have to accept anything from strangers, but strangers have the power to take away what you cherish most. Your daughter, for example. Draws a sword. Doesn't my opinion count at all? What if I don't want to be taken? Just try me. You'll get a steel splinter where you'll feel it most. You amuse me, girl. You have let to learn that the pheasant's talons and the colour of his plumage mean nothing when he's brought to the kitchen. It's still a long way to the kitchen, I admit. We'll see what you're capable of. And you, Mabok? Freeze. This is not your game, so don't meddle in it. Mabok freezes again, tries to move and finds himself unable to lift a finger. In a hoarse voice he whispers, "Only a Payson can save you. Only a Payson." Grab your sword and watch in horror as Nakoma vanishes into thin air and a band of gales emerges out of the fir wood. You have no choice but to stand your ground. To arms. You're under attack. Okay, sure, we've got a squad there. No injuries, this is good. Let's go. Right, how are we going to set up the battle here? We can move him to the back, this is longer range. Excuse me. Let's put him there. He's the healer, right? So we'll put him there. Thorn there. Him there. And go the other way over there. There we go. Remind me what these cards are. There's one that's pretty good. Reduce health to random enemy unit, increase energy by 2 to all parts. Yeah, let's start off with this one. Oh, nice. He got the attack. He's a good one to get the attack. Okay, so I think, do we send Thorn in first? He has the increased defense. It's been a while since I've fought with these guys. It's not a massive amount of defense though. Oh, where is our archer gone? No, he can't do anything. Okay, this guy doesn't have much of a range. Let's get him further forward. I think we'll move him up there. Could be a bad move. We can increase his defense. Oh, should have done that first. No, that's fine. Or increases energy. I'm just going to do this. Increases energy. Because you can't do any attacking there anyway. And I'm hoping they're not going to be able to reach him just yet. Let's try and get everyone up front. It's cool. Really decent. I can get up to this guy if I wanted to. Increase your defense by 6. Increases counterattack by 11. Okay, I'm going to go for counterattack. And bring him up to the front here. He's got a large amount of health. So 33 damage and stuns. The stun is useless because he's already acted, but the 33 damage will kill him. Or 13 damage. Oh, let's just take him out. Pushes him back as well, so he has to move further forward on his turn. So he's got his counter-attack up now, so if anybody comes in and attacks, he's gonna smack back. Right, let's bring Thorn in as a backup. I think we bring Thorn in up this way. And what can we do? He's not going to be able to do that. We'll just increase his defense. And his attack as well, which is good. Well, what is he doing? He's going for Thorn. Of course he is. Okay. Can you do anything now? He can. Yeah, so he can. He can. What should we do? 25 damage. Okay, we're going to do this guy and we'll hit him in the energy. Does a lot of damage. Go on, go for this guy. Oh, okay, that's like they get around his counterattack by throwing things at him. Okay, so we need healing then. Increase the health and body by 12, increase the energy by 8. And your attack, increase energy, increase your health. Okay, so can we heal anybody? Oh, I can't get up here and heal anyone yet. And no one here. Oh, actually, he does need health. Okay, well, let's heal him. Nice. They're all going to go for Thorn, are they? Yeah. We can heal them up next time. God, Greedo's really not doing much here. Increase the energy by 4. Might as well do that. She's not going to take any damage this time. We're going to get a... I don't want to use up laser energy, so I'm just going to get it to here. And then enter turn. Oh, that's not good. I really need him healed up. What have I got on the old cards? I think I do have a heal by 10. I can just reduce health by 10. It's not gonna kill anyone. I'm going to use a card and I'm going to heal him. Oh dear. Okay, so actually, Thorn, you can do a job now, I think. Can we... which one is it? 25 damage to all surrounding units. Oh, that's also going to hit him as well, actually, because he's part of it. Yeah. So let's move him. Oh, he's got no energy. He can't do anything. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to take him. I could take him right up here. I'm scared about how much health he has, but we're going to do it. He's going to take so much damage. I think we'll do counterattack. And then we need to take someone out. Increases your attack. Stun. Okay, now we can do a stun. Oh no, that uses so much of his own health. 28 health to do it. Okay, then we can't do that. We'll have to do the 13 damage. That won't kill him because he's got armor on. Alright, well, we'll have to almost do it. This is not good. This is not good. I think I've walked him into death. Oh my god, they do so much damage. But he does still have his counter attack on though. He's dead next turn though. They're all gonna 7 health. That's not good. Alright then, well, so now Thorn, you can do your thing. 25 damage to everybody. Doesn't quite kill them though. I didn't see how much health they actually had. Okay, he's going down. I knew he would. Maybe a bad move on my part. So what's he got left? He's got 12 health, 12 health. Right. Okay, we can do a 25 damage, 12 damage. We're going to have to do the big one then, aren't we? 12 damage to this guy. Yes, we will. Take him down. Okay. Got anything else we can do here? Reduce his health by 10. We could take him out. 33, 17, 17, 12. Increase defense. Oh, maybe I could have done that to him. That one might have saved him. Probably not though. I don't think any of these are particularly useful. It'd be better off just getting in. I think I'm going to do a heal to Thorn. Just lose again straight away, but that's fine. Okay, Glida, do your thing. You can do some big strikes. 30 damage, 20 damage to health and energy, 12 damage. Let's see how much health she sacrifices to do these things. We're going to go for this one, 20 damage to health and energy. Yeah, we'll do that to this guy. Does do a lot of damage though. She's actually got a lot of health though. Oh, that's so close. He is not doing well. I'm not going to be able to take him out at all. Defense by 2. I might as well do this one. Just get that extra defense. And then I can just kill one with a basic attack. There's not much else I can do. Oh no, did I want to do that? Oh, that didn't take him out! That was a mistake. Thorn's going to go down here. It's not good. Okay, all my guys are ready to be activated. Right, they're all very low on health. Okay, well I'll just do a basic strike on this guy just to make sure he's dead. It's making them all stronger every time someone dies though, it's not good. Just gonna go for Glida. Okay, well, she can return the attacks. 22 damage, 33 damage. We only need to do 15 damage. Actually, he's got no... Okay, we can just do a basic strike to this guy, to his energy. That will kill him. I'm going for my archer. Not a problem, really. So we'll go here. Also got 2 health. Okay, just a basic attack. Take him out. one guy left. That's fine. So this guy, he's got a basic attack of... Oh, this guy's actually pretty much untouched. Deals 21 damage. It's quite a good strike actually. And we can increase energy, health, or just do a massive amount of damage. He's got 10 defense though. I think I probably just need to heal. I'm going to heal this guy. So that to increase his attack. He's probably getting quite strong now. So I'm actually going to reduce his attack by 5. Oh no, hold on. Reduce his attack by 5 and increase his attack by 1 to all surrounding units. I have to do it on my own people, so his attack will go down, but their attack will go up. Yeah, screw that. That's terrible. We could just reduce his health by 10, or I could just straight up attack him. Okay, the biggest ones we've got. Increase defense by 3. We'll do that because he might take some damage here. And then, what's his biggest attack? 11 damage, pushes him back by 2 tiles. Oh, he has stuns are useless when there's only one enemy, unfortunately. It's 18 damage, 11 damage, 11 damage. 18 damage is the best one anyway, so we'll do that. We'll just work on his health. Oh wow, that defense was really needed. Okay. She can do a massive amount of damage. 33 damage. We'll do it. 33. That will kill him. There we go. Yeah, quite a tough battle. A couple of injuries there. And lots of levels ups. The battle is over. The Gale's corpses are drifting in the lake like gruesome floats. Water rinses the blood off the bridge. You wipe your blade with a cloth and turn around. Let's leave this cursed place. Be quick. Mabok, what's wrong? Mabok shakes his head and makes a gesture of resignation. Nothing. I'm leaving. I don't wish to draw further perils towards you. You should leave too. They'll reach you anywhere, except to Payson. You lock gazes with your daughter, who looks strangely numb. Glida, what's wrong? We're in a hurry. Glida looks you in the eyes. What if it's an evil force that drives us towards Payson? Maybe it's not salvation that waits for us there, but more perils. Whatever it is, we need to get to that fortress, you say with great irritation. We'll leave immediately. Saddle the horses.
The fallen can't be blamed, nor the victors forgiven. Shadow Clan's code for warriors of peace.
Okay, well, we are starting the next chapter, so I will leave it there. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed that one. We are getting on with this game. I am very much interested to see how this plays out. I am enjoying this game. It's not a masterpiece by any means, but it's good enough for me to want to see to the end. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll carry on in the next episode. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.